Let's talk about cheap dopamine. What exactly is cheap dopamine and how it works? Now, let's say you are going through some hardships in life and you don't have any emotional support, you don't have any mental strength, you don't have any emotional strength, and you don't know how to function. So, what will happen is that, let's say, if you were upset, the easiest one can go to is going towards food or ordering some Swiggy, Zomato, or Blinkit or Zepto, whatever is convenient for you. That would come under cheap dopamine are habits which are stressor related, and a person does not know how to cope with that stress, and that manifests into moving towards hedonism or mood driven mindset. Now, one has to understand that everything in life cannot be mood driven. My work is repetitive in nature. Any surgeon's work is repetitive in nature. Any software engineer's work is repetitive in nature. Any doctor's or specialist work is repetitive in nature. Now, if work is repetitive in nature, you know that, somewhere or at some point in time, you will have to respect the fact that I will not be able to get joy out of my work, but I have to do it as a responsibility and being dutiful towards it. So when people are driven by a hedonistic mind or cheap dopamine seeking mind, they will not look at being responsible. They will only chase fun, entertainment, lightedness, etc. And if a person is driven by dopamine kicks, cheap dopamine kicks, most likely they may have emotional dysregulation. They may have issues with their interpersonal relationships. Every conflict can seem like an attack. They might become a defensive personality. They may also use or move towards maladaptive coping mechanisms, and they will overall have very strange relationships because they will feel dissatisfied in their relationship. So the focus should be to balance between what is responsibility and what can be mood driven based on the context or your situation. So if you keep that in mind, most of the times people will not feel overwhelmed with their work or experience burnout. In fact, they'll be able to balance their work and personal life. My good wishes to all. God bless. Take care.